Hello and welcome to Soul Evolution. I'm gonna do, today I'm gonna pull cards for the fixed signs. So the fixed astrological signs, that's gonna be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So, and I'm gonna start with Taurus. We're just gonna go in order, and I will put timestamps below. So if you do like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I definitely appreciate you for being here. And let's go ahead and see what's going on for Taurus for the month of December 2022 for Taurus. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus, what is going on for the month of December? Wow, it seems like you're definitely walking away from something, but, and the whole world is just at your fingertips, but I feel like you're having issues getting outside of your head right now. We're going to take some more cards, but let's just unpack this a little bit. We have the first card is this Eight of Cups. And Eight of Cups is saying basically there is a definite ending. There's something that you have to walk away from. This doesn't necessarily need to be a person or a relationship. Doesn't even necessarily need to be a job or home or something like that. Although it very well could be. It more can be, for some of you, it might be those things that are very more material based, but it could be something that is like an energy that you need to walk away from. And I feel like for you particularly, that it really could be about an energy that you need to release, that you need to let go of. Some part of your identity needs to be released and let go of. And you need to really step into, I feel like the world is here because that is what is available to you right now. Like, if not right at this moment, that's coming up in your very near future, where it's like there is this completion, this ending, and a new beginning, right, waiting for you. The other card that you're getting, and this is really why I feel like this Eight of Cups is maybe something more emotional that you need to walk away from, maybe a little bit more like personal about your internal like monologue or dialogue, right? Because this card represents the Five of Swords. It's really about a lot of like negative self-talk to yourself, really being in your head, feeling maybe like you're not good enough or like things will never change. And I really am feeling like you need to make the change. You need to be the change. All right. The other card that you're getting is this King of Cups. Now this King of Cups could represent another individual, or it could represent some aspect of yourself. And I actually really feel like this King of Cups here could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I think this King of Cups here really represents some aspect of yourself. With the Eight of Cups being a need to like walk away, maybe you're walking away from a King of Cups, but the King of Cups can also be like about you mastering your emotions, which is kind of what I'm getting here for you with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords, because it's about not just mastering your emotions, but also mastering your logic. The King of Cups is one of the most logical kings, and that is because he's so in touch with his emotions that he is more logical about them. So it's just interesting to think about. Either way, I feel like you are having some mastery over your emotions. Wow. In this next row, you have the Two of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Swords. Two of Cups is about romantic love. So I feel like there's some, just intuitively, I'm getting that there's some like shadow aspect of yourself that you're needing to release here. And the Eight of Cups to the King of Cups that's where this Two of Cups is coming in the middle. There's something where that needs to be released to have this union, this acceptance. I feel like this is about acceptance of yourself for sure. And then the King to the World card is clarified by this Hanged Man, gaining a new perspective. I feel like you need some time alone, and I feel like there's maybe even sacrifices that need to be made. Sorry, that's not focusing. Sacrifices that need to be made so that you can have this realization, so that you can have this aha moment. You see the light in her head right there, where that is like, it's representing some awakening, some sacrifice has been made, and in return she's almost like gaining this enlightenment. But it's also like about a new way of thinking, a new perspective, a fresh perspective. So that, I feel like, is what is happening for you, or it is available to you if you are willing to do the work for it. Because again, I feel like there's some shadow aspect. 10 of Swords. You have another card about walking away. And this is another card of completion. The 10 of Swords, actually, in most decks, this one I tend to like a lot more because she's just subtly walking away. But the 10 of Swords is a definite ending. A lot of 10 of Swords is depicted by like a man with 10 swords in his back. You know, it's like, actually seems like pretty awful, but I feel like with this 10 of Swords, it's like a definite ending, needing to walk away from something and to step into something new. And in this card, I love it because she's actually walking towards the sun, right? And even in this 8 of Cups card, she's walking towards the sun, right? So I just feel like there's a definite ending with those two things. And it's funny to me that there's a repeating theme with the Cups and the Swords here, because it's like this emotional in your head energy, right? Again, more swords. You have the Page of Swords. So I feel like there is something new coming up in your, like, where you could be learning a new task or like a new skill. Definitely head in the clouds, but really studying, working hard. And the only person that is getting in your way concerning all of this, concerning your relationships, what you want to do in the future. Maybe you're making some moves with your career, or like maybe you do have some shadow work to do, but I feel like there's a big ending and beginning here available to you. But you, for some reason, this 8 of Swords is like, this is you getting in your own way. This is you holding yourself back. 8 of Swords is a card about self-imposed restriction. And you can see she's down here looking in the mirror, and all of those, the birds and the bindings around her, that's all an illusion. These are the illusions that the story that we tell ourselves that we need to break free of. And I feel like that's what this whole reading is about breaking free of some story that you tell yourself, about not being good enough, maybe not even being good enough to love or accept. And I feel like it's all like just right at your fingertips. It's all being offered up to you, and all you have to do is believe that it's there for you. More swords. 7 of Swords. This can be a card about lying, cheating, stealing, but it can also be a card about doing things differently. And I actually, like, going back to what I was saying about doing some shadow work, I feel like shadow work could be definitely beneficial to you at this time, Taurus. This card represents like feeling like this lone wolf energy, like you have to do it by yourself. And maybe you do have to do some work by yourself. And I feel like with this being at night, I almost feel like this moon card energy here, where it's like being able to see things in a new light, thinking of different ways to do things. So I just want to say, like, be open to possibilities. You're definitely really in your head. I feel like you're making steps in a good way, like with learning something new. But really open up to the energy of all the possibilities and all the things that are available to you currently, Taurus. So that is your month ahead for Taurus. Thank you for watching. And then we're gonna move to Leo. So I hope you have a really nice month of December, Taurus. Let's see what we have for Leo. Shuffle these cards. Leo. Leo the lion. Leo. What do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, and rising sign, Leo. For the month of December, what do we have for Leo? All right, Leo, what do we have going on for you? Wow. Definitely feel like... I feel like you might feel like you need to sneak around somebody a little bit, or maybe someone's being sneaky around you, because you have this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can be a card about lying, cheating, stealing, but it can also be about doing things differently. And there's also this aspect with the Seven of Swords that's like lone wolf energy, like feeling like you have to do everything for yourself and by yourself, which makes the most sense to me, because you also have the Hermit card coming in with that Seven of Swords. And the Hermit card is definitely about a rite of passage, but also the whole journey of the Hermit is about realizing how self-reliant you are, how you don't really need to depend on anybody else for help. So I feel like there's a need for you to step away from maybe certain people or certain situation and withdrawal. I know that Leos can be very gregarious and social, but I feel like at this time for the month of December, it would be a really good idea for you to take some time to yourself and explore your light within, right? I always think of the Leo as the solar plexus, the sun inside, right? And that I feel like is exactly what she's exploring here, right? Her inner light. It's like journeying to the top of the mountain to not only gain a new perspective, but realize how capable you are. And I feel like that's what all this is about. And also to gain clarity. You have the Ace of Swords right next to the Hermit. And I feel like there's going to be, when you take some time to yourself, there's going to be so much clarity that comes in for you. And I feel like there's going to be some realizations that you're going to have. Although, caveat for the month of December, you have the Devil card. This could represent a Capricorn in your life, or the need to, or feel like you have to overwork. I know Leos are really hard workers most of the time, but this Devil really represents to me some sort of psychological test, like you're overcoming yourself. And I feel like having the energy of the Hermit and gaining that mental clarity is going to help you overcome whatever is thrown at you with concerns around the Devil, which the Devil isn't necessarily a bad card, but he does represent temptations, can be addictions. It's like our animal instincts, and it can also represent shadow. So that could mean different things for all of you, but I feel like the Hermit and the Ace of Swords is actually preparing you for whatever that energy throws at you. So in the next row, I love this because this is you, Leo, in your own energy, right? Sexy, dynamic, heart-centered, gregarious, right? This is the Queen of Wands. She is someone that gets noticed. She has a dynamic, free-spirited energy, okay? And this is coming out just under the Seven of Swords and the Hermit. So it's almost as though with the Hermit, stepping away and taking some time to yourself is going to help you remember who the fuck you are, right? It's going to help you step back into your power. And really, I feel like you're going to have clarity about who you are. It's all about you, okay? The other card that's coming between the Hermit and the Ace of Swords is this Empress card, okay? you have the strong Empress energy where it's like you have everything available to you to create. The Empress is the mother of the tarot, right? She's the most motherly sign, and it's all about creation. Creation in this world, in this life. And I feel like more than anything else, I feel like this card is about you realizing your purpose, or re-realizing your purpose when you gain that clarity and that new fresh perspective. Okay, now what's coming between the Ace of Swords and the Devil is the Nine of Wands, and this tells me that whatever that devil represents, the Nine of Wands is saying you have strong boundaries with it. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, you have clarity about what your boundaries are, and this Nine of Wands is like really you holding your strong boundaries against that energy of the devil. So whatever that looks like for you. Oh, wow. You could also have a love offering, but I don't feel like you are interested. I feel like you have other things going on. So you have the Knight of Cups here, which could represent water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And then you have also the Four of Cups right next to it, which I think is hilarious because you see how her back is turned away and she's focusing on the three cups that are empty. And then she has this lovely cup behind her, like full of energy. And this person, this Knight of Cups, offering his cup of love, offering right, his support and everything. And it's almost as though I'm kind of reading this two different ways. It could be that you have somebody that you're not really interested in offering you that, which you're just not interested in this person. Or it could be that you don't realize that this person is interested in you, or you maybe don't feel like you're supported with this other energy. If it's not a person, it could be like your community. It could also represent friends and everything like that that are willing to support you. But with the Four of Cups, it's almost as though you're just not open to the possibility of getting help or support. You don't feel like it's there, but it is there. Oh my goodness. Remember what I was saying in the beginning about that solar plexus energy, Leo. Whatever you're going through, it's all leading you to greatness, to great things this month of December. I feel like the month of December is going to be a really good month for you. The Sun card is one of the best cards to have. And I feel like maybe with this Four of Cups energy, that it's almost like you just need to turn around and like realize how many opportunities you have. Sometimes with the Four of Cups, it can be a card about like not being ready for opportunities that are being presented. So maybe if there is a Knight of Cups around, you're just not ready maybe for another relationship or something like that. But with the Sun card, I feel like this is just really you remembering who the fuck you are this whole reading, okay? So it's about you stepping back into your power, but I feel like there is a need for you to pull away and take some time to yourself, okay? And really get clear-headed, clear-minded about where you want to go in the future, Leo. All right, that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you for being here. All right, let's shuffle these cards for my Scorpio. For my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, Scorpio. 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 Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, Scorpio. 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 All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Wow, starting off, whoa. Wow, starting off with all the wands. Okay, Scorpio. All right, what do you got going on this month? You have a lot, it seems like. I feel like December is going to start off maybe with a little bit of rockiness, a little bit of pushback, a lot of hard work, okay? This is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands can be a challenging card to say the least. It basically represents like competition. But I feel like it's funny because you have the 5 of Wands and then the 6 of Wands. And these cards have been shuffled so many times, all right? 6 of Wands is victory. It comes right after the 5 of Wands. So whatever this conflict is, whatever is going on that's like maybe you view as like a hardship or something that you have to overcome, you are going to be successful. And I feel like not only are you going to be successful, you're going to get praise and recognition for the success that you had with overcoming whatever the 5 of Wands is about. So that's really right off the bat awesome. You also have the 2 of Wands. So I feel like the 2 of Wands, it's almost as if, well, the 2 of Wands is a card about possibilities. And it's a card about leaving your comfort zone. So I feel like after this 6 of Wands energy, like I feel like you're ready for another change, another challenge. And I feel like you're even more up for the challenge. So 2 of Wands though tells me that you are going to pretty much be making plans for something in the future, something exciting in the future, and it's going to be involve like getting out of your comfort zone. The other card that you have in the first row is this, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, I love this card actually. It is one of my favorite cards, to be honest with you. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, it basically, some readers read it as the good luck card. But I really feel like the Wheel of Fortune is about being prepared for opportunities when they arise. So I feel like, and what I love about this is that the 2 of Wands is like basically looking at the Wheel of Fortune like it's just right there, ripe and ready for your taking, okay? Like there's opportunities available to you. But I feel like you are going to be doing something new. Let's take a look at what else is going on in the next row. Yeah, again, new energy. I feel like we have been here before, Scorpio, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles. This could represent another person in your life, but it also could represent you, because I really feel like the Wheel of Fortune, like this wheel is coming into, like you're bringing it into reality. Like whatever it is that you are planning on working, it's almost like you're taking immediate action on this thing in the month of December. Whatever it is, you're already making plans for it. And it actually is beautiful because like that's how things are going to work out for you. Like make plans, keep it together. The other thing is this Page of Pentacles is coming out between the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So I feel like this is something new that you could be trying concerning work, and that's why it is challenging. But I just hope that you realize that whatever it is, you are going to experience success from that thing. I feel like, Scorpio, you do frequently get this card with me, the 9 of Wands. And this, I feel like it comes up because for you specifically, and in this specific situation, I feel like this 9 of Wands, or 9 of Swords is coming up because it's like you care so much about doing a good job and like making sure that things are done right and making sure that you're fair, that like it causes you a lot of anxiety and worry around like work and family and things like that. I feel like you really are, it's like a heavy-hearted energy that I feel when I get the 9 of Swords for you, because you care so deeply that it keeps you up at night. But just knowing that you care, like you are making a difference. So just take some nice deep breaths and ease your mind, okay? The other thing, and that is the 9 of Swords is coming in between the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. So I feel like you're gonna, and this is the thing, the other thing that I'm getting is like, with the 6 of Wands, I hope that you enjoy that victory. I hope that you enjoy getting noticed, because I almost feel like the 9 of Swords is kind of saying like, yeah, you did it, you made it happen, but like it's almost like you're taking away success from yourself and you're not really allowing yourself to acknowledge how far you've come. So really think about all the effort and the joy that you create for other people. So that's what I'm feeling with the Nine of Swords in relation to those. And then you also have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is coming out under the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And remember, I said the Two of Wands is about planning for the future. And the Wheel of Fortune is a card about being prepared for the future, or preparing for the future. And that Seven of Wands coming between those to clarify is like saying, like, double down on the things that you want. I feel like with the Seven of Wands, sometimes you have to defend your stance, defend why you feel a certain way about something, or why you want to do something. And I feel like maybe people are coming at you, but Seven of Wands is like a card of conviction about knowing that you know and being very confident in your decisions. The caveat to the Seven of Wands, though, is knowing when to give up. But that's not the energy that I get here, especially with the Two of Wands in that Wheel of Fortune, because I feel like with this combination, it's like you can make things happen if you are really like steadfast with how you feel about it and like where you're going with it. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm just going to pull the last one too. All right. So you also have the Star card, and the Star card is about a renewed hope. Like you see light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like with this Star card, for some reason, I feel, especially with that Seven of Swords, I feel like you have the vision, like you see the vision, but maybe other people around you don't have the same vision. But it's almost like it's like when you're manifesting, you have such a clear idea, clear thought, clear like end game, and you see light at the end of the tunnel, right? With the Star card comes after the Tower. So the Tower basically says you've been through some shit, which, okay, we all know eclipse season was not easy. So I feel like that probably brought up a lot of things, disrupted a lot of things. And the Star card is basically when you are rebuilding your foundation, which that could also be where this challenge is coming from. But I do feel like you have a vision for what you want to create that's new and fresh. You also have another page here, Page of Swords. So you have two pages that are significant in your reading, and pages do represent like a new energy, and both of these pages consequently represent like studying something new or bringing, I feel like the first page, the Page of Pentacles, is like bringing in some new material thing, which Page of Pentacles is also a studious card, but this Page of Swords is also a studious card because she's really in her head, she's studying and learning a lot, and I feel like that could be your energy, but it could also represent younger people around you. So be aware of that. With the Star card, for some reason I'm getting more that it's your energy where you're learning new things, okay? But take it how it resonates. And I'm just gonna pull another card because this Five of Cups, you have Five of Cups at the end, which is like focusing on the past. And I feel like this is here because just like that Nine of Swords, where it's just like you have Scorpio, while you have so many good things going on for you, for some reason there's like this deep sadness that you seem to carry with you because you're so concerned about other people and you're concerned about the past instead of looking forward about like what you could create or do. So I'm going to pull one more card here. And the Five of Cups too, I feel like it is about your relationships, and I feel like it's almost like you need to let loose a little bit, okay? You need to realize and connect with your community and your people. Four of Wands represents a rite of passage, and it's a homecoming. So I want to say for you, Scorpio, it's almost like a homecoming, coming home to yourself, like coming home to your power. And actually I feel like there's a sense of even like rebuilding yourself and rebuilding your home with a star. So I'm going to leave it at that for you, Scorpio. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoy your month of December. All right, let's see. We have Aquarius. Next is Aquarius. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Sun, moon, or rising sign. Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you for the month of December, Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. Whoa, that one almost got away. Wow, holding up some boundaries with people. Okay, I feel like you're looking to something new though. What's up, Aquarius? For sure looking to something new. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. I definitely feel like there is an ending for you. On the bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords is about completion. Something is dead, done over. I feel like you are walking into a new beginning, but not without some not without having to have really strong boundaries with some people, okay? And being convicted in your like whatever it is you're doing. I feel like you want people to mind their own business or something. You have the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is really a card about having strong boundaries. And I feel like this is how you're starting off this month. And maybe it has to do with family, just given the holiday and the season, right? But 9 of Wands is about like having strong boundaries with people. The other card that you're getting is the 7 of Wands. Another card about having strong boundaries. But the 7 of Wands is even more about... 7 of Wands is sort of like when you pick a direction and you know that you want to do something, and then other people are like, oh, you can't do that because this or that, and they're like telling you all the reasons why you can't do something. And I don't think that you give a shit, for one. Well, when the 7 of Wands comes up, for one, I really feel like you're already convicted. But right next to the 7 of Wands, you have this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has like a mental clarity. She is very clear about her direction. She's strategic. The Queen of Swords communicates effectively. She's assertive. But I feel like the Queen of Swords, with her being here, it's almost like you're letting this other energy go because you're just not having it. And then the Queen of Swords is looking towards this King of Cups, right? I feel like you have your eye on somebody, or you have like a certain direction that you want to go. With the King of Cups, I feel like this could be a couple. Like you are, because with the Queen of Swords, this is you in your power, right? Queen of Swords is Aquarius. It could also represent a Gemini or a Libra around you, but I feel like this is your energy, like focused on maybe like either working with this King of Cups, maybe pursuing a relationship with this King of Cups. But I feel like you have drawn boundaries with other people and you're moving forward towards this other person, okay? Again, you have the 8 of Cups coming out right beneath the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So it's like this, whatever situation you're walking away from was not fulfilling for you. It was not serving you. And you realize that. And 8 of Cups is a card about leaving your comfort zone. So it's not something that you walked away from easily or like readily. Maybe it got to that point, but at first it was like feeling like you're leaving some big part of yourself, okay? The other card that you have coming up between the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Wands is this Ace of Wands. And I feel like this is the fire. This is the clarity. This is the passion. This is you like being very decisive about where you want to go and what you want to do and who you want to spend your time with. which is the King of Cups, okay? Okay, so between you as the Queen of Swords and this King of Cups, you're also getting the Seven of Swords, which I feel like the Seven of Swords here almost feels like there could be a little bit of sneaking around, or I feel like when it comes to you and the King of Cups, I almost feel like you are pursuing it like very head on in this logical way, but there's some underlying thing where it's almost like the communication is not what it should be, or I feel like maybe this person, the King of Cups, could be holding back information from you or something. Seven of Swords can be a card about lying, cheating, stealing, but that's really not the energy that I'm getting here. I just feel like there's things that are unseen at this point. And I feel like this King of Cups actually can be a person that is very guarded and careful with their emotions. So I don't feel like while you're having this investigative, inquisitive attitude toward this King of Cups, because I feel like it's someone that you're very interested in, I feel like this person is withholding things from you because they're not quite ready to open up. It's funny because in the tarot, I read one time that the Knight of Cups, like Knight of Cups is like lover boy, right? Someone that's all too willing to give their heart. But the King of Cups is someone that is very guarded emotionally, and so much so that they are so afraid to fall in love. And I feel like I feel like you and this person do have a good chance, although I do feel like there is somebody else here in this reading, so there might be more than one love interest. If this is a love interest, which good for you, Aquarius. But I feel like it's almost like I don't feel like you can take this person too seriously yet at this point. I'm not saying that there's not a chance, but I'm just saying, like, I think they could be maybe a little like, oh my God, she's way too interested, and they want to like kind of hide from you even more so. All right, so let's get into the next part of it. So between the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands, right, I feel like there's this King of Wands that came in. And I feel like this person could have like really ignited something in you, some passion within you that really made you want to leave a situation that you were at. This person helped you realize that you weren't happy and your needs weren't getting met. This person could represent an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but it's this fiery spark energy. This person is definitely a leader, someone that's very friendly, all too willing to help, right? This person like stands out in a crowd, right? And I feel like this person served a purpose in your life to help you realize what it is that you want. And I feel like they ignited a passion in you and made you realize something about yourself, that you want something bigger. The other thing that's coming in between the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords is this Nine of Pentacles. And I actually feel like this Nine of Pentacles is really you like being independent and flourishing all on your own. Like you don't necessarily need anyone. I feel like you bring a lot to the table. So if this King of Cups is someone that's not being, there's no reciprocity there. They're not giving back as much as you're putting in. Like maybe it's something that you, I think that if I were you, I would watch how much effort I'm putting into relationships. It just seems like you're very interested in this King of Cups person when I think you have other options, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, you have the Moon card. And it's funny because this Moon card and the Seven of Swords, right? It's like there's things that aren't seen. You don't have all the information. And at this time, I don't feel like it, like I feel like for the month of December for you, I feel like it is about you sort of playing the field coming into your own. I feel like you have realizations about what you do and don't want. I feel like you have to maybe walk away from a tough situation that you don't necessarily want to walk away from, but you have to because you have these boundaries that are being crossed by people. And it's just like, if people aren't going to respect your boundaries, then they need to get out of your life pretty much at this point. I feel like that's sort of where you're at with people. You have everything that you need, though, available to you. And with the moon card, I feel like with this overall energy of the moon, it's really saying like you don't necessarily need to know the end game. You just have to keep moving forward. The moon card is about seeing things in a new light. And I feel like that's the whole process of this month, is like really like having this new ignited spark and heading in a direction, even if you don't know where it's going to end up. Like, you're passionate about it, you're fulfilled by it. And if it makes you happy right now, like, that should be good enough. And I feel like it's taking you along a path where you could end up somewhere great. But the moon card is almost like a secret, right? But it looks really good, Aquarius. So that's all I have for you, and I love you so much, and I hope you enjoy your month of December. Thanks.